In this presentation, we will review Peter Grant, a well-known entrepreneur, actor, and artist manager for the great Led Zeppelin. Peter Grant was born in South London. He worked as a stagehand for Croydon Empire Theatre until 1953. After that, he worked as an entertainment manager at a hotel in New Jersey, and later he became a bouncer and a doorman at London's The Two Eyes Coffee Bar. This is the same bar where people like Cliff Richard, Adam Faith, Tommy Steele, and others got their start. Between 1958 and 1963, Grant appeared in a number of films and television series, including A Night to Remember, The Guns of Navarone, Cleopatra, The Saint, Crackerjack, Dixon of Dock Green, and The Benny Hill Show. He was also Robert Morley's double on many of that actor's films. The money he made from acting was invested in his own entertainment transport business, taking groups to their concerts. As the acting roles dried up, Grant made more money taking groups, such as the Shadows, to their concerts than he did in the acting performances. In 1963, he was hired as the British tour manager for many artists, including the Everly Brothers, Little Richard, Brian Hyland, and Chuck Berry. In '64, Grant had started to manage his own acts, like the Nashville Teens, an all-girl group called She Trinity, and the New Vaudeville Band. Grant was soon asked to take over managing the Yardbirds, who were constantly touring yet struggling financially. He was too late to save the band, however, the experience helped him successfully manage his most famous group, Led Zeppelin. Grant traveled closely with the Yardbirds, keeping all costs to a minimum, ensuring that the members were paid on time and that the band retained artist control, unlike many other managers whom at the time rarely even came to artists' musical venues. After the Yardbirds broke up, Grant worked with some former members helping to form Led Zeppelin. Grant decided to make a minuscule 10% of their live performance proceeds, when concert promoters were at the time receiving 40 to 50% of the earnings from a ticketed performance. He led the band to focus on albums rather than singles, and he also led them to worldwide success and revived the popularity of live performance as opposed to those that were televised. Grant exposed us to many lessons that we can take as artist managers. The first, be bold. As an artist manager, he courageously took risks. He knew that the popularity of Led Zeppelin lied in their albums, not their ability to produce singles, and he focused on that despite criticism and the trends of the industry. His second lesson was to be ethical. Grant made sure that his artists were paid on time, he fought for the best contracts that they could get, and he went to performances and managed their budget while touring. Now finally, be passionate. Grant had confidence in his talent, which allowed him to be comfortable taking risks. It also allowed him to take a smaller percentage than most other managers at the time. He knew that his talent had the ability to sell tickets and create a large amount of revenue. It's that confidence which led Led Zeppelin to becoming the amazing group that we know and love today.